This is a fairly standard construction for a medieval crossbow bolt. It's around 14 to 16 inches long. It has a shaft about ½ inch or a little bit more in diameter. It's got vanes on it which are around about 6 inches or just a little bit less, so they're roughly equating to half the shaft length. The shaft itself is cylindrical, but just from this point here it begins to taper down, so it becomes slightly oblong and will sit between the fingers of the nut. Clearly the vanes on here are made of wood, they're not made of feathers. So a curved groove is cut within in the shaft and the vane is bonded in. So if you look on it, it has a curved profile, so it will allow the bolt to spin in the air. Now that of course will help to stabilise it. The shaft itself will be made of ash. Oftentimes the vanes are made of maple. Head is of course iron or steel. The overall weight of the bolt will be between about 70 and 85 grams for a bow such as this one suits, which is about 900 or 1,000 pounds in draw weight. About 50 grams as an overall weight would work for a bow of about 500 pounds in draw weight. The head on it is obviously a leaf-shaped head, which is quite unusual for a crossbow bolt. The most standard one you'd be familiar with would be a quarrel head, such as this. So it has 4 faces upon it, and that is used to cut through armour. Again, a ½ inch socket, lovely hand-forged piece. They also used for hunting broadheads such as this, or a swallowtail, depending what you call it. But then very often in work such as Gaston Phoebus, this is obviously mounted on an arrow shaft, but you have the crescent moon shaped head as well. And that was often used for the hunting of larger game such as boar and deer. Quite why they used that we don't know. So going back to this bolt, round about 14 to 16 inches long, ½ inch shaft, 5.5 6 inch wooden fletches, overall weight 70 to 85 grams. The medieval war bolt.